Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here. Today is Sunday, February 4th, 2018. I want to show you a couple of things here. We'll talk about a couple of things actually too, but I'm going to show you this over here first. This came in the mail as well. Same person sent all this stuff here. As far as like for the fire pit and stuff like that, this is a monstrous pan. Crazy big. That will be used for the fire pit. But I was like, he goes, well, yeah. He goes, you could cook rice and stuff in there. I said, yeah, like 50 pounds of rice at a time. I was like, holy crap, it's huge. So that just came in the mail the other day as well. So I wanted to show you that real quick first. Okay, so a couple of things I wanted to talk about here. Now this is something that just came up for us. One of Heather's eyeglasses popped out yesterday. So I did not have the little small screwdrivers and stuff like that that you would need for an eyeglass repair kit. Okay, so basically I took a pair of tweezers and I got her glass put back in and tightened the screw back up and stuff like that. So today we actually went out and we picked up, and we got this at the dollar store, so this was $1, eyeglass repair kit. So anybody out there that has glasses and you're a prepper, I would highly recommend, for a freaking $1 at the dollar store, grabbing yourself an eyeglass repair kit. Really smart thing to have. And it's one of those things that I didn't even think about. Of course, you know, there's always going to be something that you don't think about, but that's going to come in super handy after an SHTF situation. If you need to repair your glasses, having the little screwdrivers and stuff like that to be able to do that. So pop that open here real quick, and it has little things, extra little screws and stuff like that in there that you would need to have. Also, like, you know, like I said, little dinky screwdrivers and stuff like that, and then something to clean your glasses with and stuff like that. So really good thing to have. And like I said, again, for $1, where you going? I mean, you can't go wrong for $1. And so that let me see something. Hold on. Okay, so anyway, for $1 you can't go wrong. I mean, where are you going with that, right? So anyway, second thing I wanted to show you, my very favorite way, be it winter, be it in the rain or whatever, my favorite way or thing to use is a fire starter. Okay, and I'm going to tell you a story. When we had our other property, which was, it was 1.2 miles or 1.2 or 1.3 miles in from the main road, and in the wintertime the only way that you could get up in there would be by snowmobile. Okay, so what we used to end up having to do, we'd have to park on the road and walk in the 1.3 miles. And the first part wouldn't be so bad, but the last part, the last hill, would end up being like this, and it was brutal. And so anyway, we would hike up in there, and then we want to get a fire going. So I use this method, and I'm going to show you here in a second. And this worked fantastic. I mean, we basically, I had no paper or anything. I mean, I had paper up there, but we didn't even use the paper. Just had a bunch of dry sticks, put it all together, and what I did is you take cotton ball. Now you can get a little container, like, let me see what I got here for a small container. Hold on. I mean, you can take a container like this or another smaller container, make a bunch of these and stick them in there and stick it in your car or whatever. I would go with something smaller than that, but that's just an example. So what you're going to do, petroleum jelly, you're going to take that cotton swab and you're basically going to lather that up. Now I just put some on here, but you're going to load that up with that petroleum jelly, okay? So So what we're going to do now, we're going to go outside, and I'm going to show you how well this works. So let us go outside. Much milder day today, overcast and cloudy, but anyway, we're just gonna so we have our cotton ball loaded up with petroleum jelly. I'm gonna take that lighter. I'm gonna try to block the wind here. There we go. Whew. Now, as you can see, that's burning, burning, burning. It is an absolutely foolproof way to get your fire started, and with that petroleum jelly on there, that is going to really get that fire going. Even if you have wet wood or not really dry wood, for whatever reason with the cotton ball and the petroleum, and I didn't put a whole lot of petroleum jelly on it, but when you're going to make these, you're really going to want to load it up with the petroleum jelly, because that is what, or Vaseline basically, is what is going to make that burn and burn and burn and burn and burn for a long time. Now, if that had just been the cotton ball, it had already gone out. But because of having that on there, that is going to continue to burn for quite some time, and that's going to get your fire going, and that could save your life. So that is something that I think that everybody should have in their preps, and I wanted to share that with you guys because I think it's real important. And so, you know, that's but look at that, it's just still going and going and going. And like I said, if that had just been a cotton ball, that would have been long gone and out by now. But because of that petroleum jelly on there, and you know, figure if that's in the center of your sticks, that's going to get those things going. And it is a great way, a great thing to have for a fire starter. And I just wanted to share that tip with you. I've been using it for a long time. I love them. I mean, that to me is like the very easiest way. You're fire tinder. I mean, you don't have to worry about a whole lot of things, you know, getting going. You got those cotton balls loaded up with Vaseline or petroleum jelly, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, like I said, as you can see, that is still burning. And that will get your fire going. And you're going to be in good shape. So, but it's just a great example. I mean, there's all little tricks, and I'm sure other people have other little tricks. But, I mean, how can you go wrong with that? I mean, that's just, that's a really easy way to do it. So, anyway, we'll take the focus off of that. So, anyhow, I'm going to turn this around so you can see. Overcast, cloudy today. We're still getting sunshine in, which is not a bad thing. You know, we're getting, not sunshine, but we're getting in power and on the solar, on the panels. And, they're still going, you know. So last time I checked, we brought in 1.1. Yesterday we ended up having a really good day. Like I said, we ended up bringing in 2.6, but it was a lot more sunny yesterday, and so that made all the difference in the world. But anyway, if you guys have different tricks that you know how to use as far as fire starting and stuff like that as well, please share them in the comments. Like I said, guys, what I love about the comments is that look at Maxie was looking at the fire, the thing burning there. He was over there looking at it. The thing that I love is that we can interact with each other and share really good ideas, and I think that that's absolutely awesome, you know, with the comments. And so that is definitely a good thing. So, you know, sharing that information is definitely a good thing. And look, I'm going to go back to this again, and it's still burning. Now it's slowing down now, but that's probably been, it's starting to die out now. But it probably burned a good 2.5 minutes. That's going to be more than enough time to get your fire going, to get you started. And that, like I said, I really didn't load it up with Vaseline. If I had really loaded it up, it would be even better. So, but I just wanted to show you that as an example. Awesome way to start a fire. So anyway, guys, in the 30s today, so definitely a much nicer day today. We've had some of the snow melt a little bit, not a whole lot because it's not that nice. But you know, just having a low-key day here today at the homestead. But I wanted to share that with you. We went down to town, and like I said, we picked up that eyeglass kit. I think that's important to have if you have eyeglasses or you know somebody that has eyeglasses, and pretty much everybody does. So not a bad thing to have, or even have a couple of them. I mean, for $1, you really can't go wrong. We picked up more shampoo today because Eddie likes to use the VO8 or whatever, but it's $1 at the dollar store, so you really can't go wrong with that either. And I use it, I wash my beard with it and stuff like that too. So, but so that's what's happening. Kind of like I said, kind of a low-key day. And we'll let these guys in here. I'm gonna go do my job as a doorman. Going in, buddy? Yeah? Alright, in you go. Max will probably wait for me, because that's what he does. Yes, I know. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video, because it's now the wind is starting to pick up, so... remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever goals you're trying to reach, you can do it. And the only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can do it, okay? And just, you know, I hope everybody had a nice weekend. And we'll go back to work tomorrow, all right? So I will talk to you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.